Hasan recently banned Tryhard from his Twitch chat. I give my thoughts on the idea of banning Tryhard globally and my thoughts on banning it in individual streams. Okay, here we go. So I remember seeing Hasan's clip, and he basically had the same level of frustration and complete confusion as I did whenever he was dealing with this issue. So let's see what Hasan's an idiot. I like Hasan. I do. I don't agree with everything that Hasan says, but I don't think that he's a malicious person. That's the way that I look at it, okay? Don't even know these people? Yeah, anyway. Sounds weird. Whatever. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've talked to him before a number of times. Okay, let me look at it.
People like Hasan banning Try from their chat. Does it bother you? Do you agree with him? Okay. Are you indifferent? Ooh, okay. The big question that requires the big question that requires a lot of framing to answer here. So
just like that, yeah.
I haven't seen the clip in question or whatever, but apparently Hasan has banned Tryhard in his chat.
Yep.
He's not the first person to do it. You guys want me to react to Andy? I got you. So let me see here.
Oh wait. Okay, here we go.
Guys, holy shit.
Here we go.
Mods, can someone with Nightbot access ban Kamambra? If I see this fucking emote one more time in my goddamn chat, dude. And Trihex too, and Tryhard too. I'm banning them. You fucked up. Tryhard and Kamambra is gone.
There it is.
Fucking idiots.
There it is.
Absolute fucking morons. God damn it, I hate you so much.
Same.
I hate it so
fucking same.
Much. Like 12 years old.
Yep. If that.
You said Nicaragua. It sounds like
whoa, what?
It sounds like that bad word. Fucking idiots, dude. Okay, guys. Holy shit.
Big true.
All right.
Okay, so let's break it down then. Okay, so Hasan was talking about some political shit, brings up the country Nicaragua. Yep. Nicaragua. No, I'm almost saying it wrong myself here. Good lord.
Yeah.
And of course, because you hear the first syllable, people are like, hey, he almost said it. Due to the instability of chat, he had to like do some authoritarian action, and he had to like prohibit the enabling of
executive move
I guess like problematic racist rhetoric and or the pseudo ironic race baiting racist rhetoric.
Yeah, obviously.
So we did that. Now let's bring it back here. Okay, I've answered this question before here, but I'll give you guys a quick take here, so we don't like dwell on it too long here, because I've covered it like a fuck ton of this past year. I do believe that there's no wrong way to stream. There are obviously distasteful things that you can do, but ultimately, if you want to give me like a more of a general like basis of where you can go with it, there is no wrong way to do what you enjoy, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. And this might be kind of a hot take for some of y'all here, but like if you want to do booty shorts, squatting, right hands on your dry erase board that's mounted way too low on the wall, where I can see you do your squats, and you got the booty tat on.
Whatever it is.
If you're not hurting anyone, cool, do you. Any kind of like gatekeeping over how streaming should be done, do what you want to do. If you want to be a super sellout and do 90% mobile game trash and torture your audience to garbage gotcha games that are giving you a fat payday, cool, man, you do you. Hey,
I think this is true too. I used to always be worried about what other people did, and then I got older and I stopped being worried about what other people did, because I was so fucking worried and stressed out about my own life that I literally had no time to sit around and try to micromanage somebody else's. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, just let people do whatever they want. Get away from me. All right, I've got like 50 problems right here. Okay, I don't need 51. It's hurting people though. You're right. You're absolutely right. Whenever somebody has cleavage on their stream, a baby dies. It's very true. I forgot about that.
See, no, you've advertised that transparently you're doing an ad shilling stream, or that you do the majority of those, and if you're okay with your fan base being divisive over that kind of thing or whatever, hey, cool, you do that. You do what you want to do. Again, I'm not naming names. This is obviously a thing that not even just one person does, or any particular people I'm trying to think of do.
Let me say something here, okay? Think of the kids. Listen, bro, if the kid is old enough to look for titties, he's already got 3 VPNs installed on his smartphone that's already been jailbroken, so it can go through all of your different types of, you know, fucking child protection and, you know, firewall things. Like, this kid's already past you in miles you don't even fucking understand, okay? This kid's probably already looking, he's probably... I mean, he's past probably even human porn. He's probably watching hentai by now, okay? At least. And you want to complain about somebody sitting there that looks a little bit too provocative? Give me a fucking break. If any kid nowadays wants to find porn, listen, bro, like, we found porn on AOL back in 2001 and 2002. You're in the chat. I'm not the only one. You were there too. Right? And we were finding this shit even back then. And we were tricking our parents even back then. Do you genuinely think that these kids can't figure out a way to look at porn? Are you fucking stupid? Fuck no. They're sitting there looking at porn all they want. They're probably in class looking at porn with their friends. Because you know what? That's what we did. Get mad all you want, but that's the reality. If kids want to find that shit, they're going to find it. Issue isn't the content? Oh, it's issue is the content. Well, what is it then? It's the viewers. Oh no, the viewers. Oh, I'm sure the viewers are the real problem. Yeah, some 12-year-old that wants to look at, you know, or some weird guy that wants to have like his pseudo girlfriend. Oh wow, she reads my donations, so we're married. Like, you know, like, yeah, it's pathetic. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. It's pathetic whenever guys act like that. And you're right. It's like, I'm not gonna fault some girl for getting a payday off of some lonely loser because he doesn't have any other girl that'll pay attention to him unless he's giving them money. I mean, there's plenty of middle-aged men that go to strip clubs, and at the end of the day, people are paying for attention from girls in all kinds of different ways, and it's been the case forever. You even look at, like, paying for attention from girls, you can look at it as an abstract of the social expectation that men pay for meals. Okay, let's be real. Like, this is just, it's society. It's the way that the world works. You can get mad about it all you want, but it's not going to change.
But the point is that you can do whatever you want to do.
No, I didn't buy Belle
The idea that like
water.
A girl gamer should be X, or the idea that a guy gamer should be Y.
Yep.
These are all things I find are very, very problematic in the preconceived notions of the tropes of streaming manifested into some kind of like toxic viewer entitlement.
I agree.
So with that out the way, let's move on to the next point here, which is the thing about emotes.
Yep.
I don't believe tryhard should be banned because tryhard itself is not a racist emote. The usage of tryhard from anonymous people on the Twitch platform that lack severe consequences or accountability, that is what is producing the racist usage, right? And now the next step that some people make in that logic is, oh, okay, so, you know, if the people are using tryhard in a racist way, then let's just remove the tool that lets them be racist. Let's remove tryhard. And the problem there is that that's to me is like a logical conclusion, because, well, then you're saying, okay, well, if the toxic people can't be changed, remove the tool and cage them. That doesn't really fix the behavior problem though, ultimately, right?
You can't fix the behavior problem. Like, that's the issue, right? Is you can't fix the behavior problem because it's a chat room on the internet. So even if you ban them or whatever, they're just going to go somewhere else. There's no way that you can fix the behavior problem because you don't have the tools to modify behavior. Like, that's really all there is to it. Like, how can you fix the behavior? I don't think that there's any way, because you don't have, like, in order to control something or control somebody's actions, you have to be able to give them or take away something that they want. So if people can't use a tool, it doesn't matter, right? And they're not going to be able to say anything racist in the first place. Like, I'm sorry to say, but like 99% of the time that people use tryhard, or at least in any sort of a big streamer's chat, it's just to reference a black person in some way or another. If I say steal, they put tryhard in chat. Everybody knows what they're saying. They're saying that black people steal things. Like, let's cut the bullshit, guys. Everybody knows that's what's happening. I mean, if you want to be honest, okay, like whenever I see 99% of an emote being used in an obnoxious or a racist way, and whenever you combine that with the fact that Twitch holds streamers accountable for their streams, I don't think that you can fault anybody for banning an emote that's used in a racist way an overwhelming majority of the time. Like, let's be real. Fuck off Twitch. Well, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter if I like what Twitch is doing or not. Like, my opinion on the subject doesn't matter. I don't own Twitch.
Ban Tryhard, for example, based off of that logic, then wouldn't they just pivot over to Come On Bro and use that until that gets banned too?
No. They don't. They don't. See, here's the thing. Is that the people that are so stupid that they have to put a blackface emote in chat whenever somebody does something to create a racist connotation, they're so dumb that the only plan B they've ever known is the one their mom should have used. They don't have a plan B. They're too stupid for that. Whenever I got rid of Come On Bruh, people stopped typing tryhard. People never moved over to typing tryhard whenever I said blacksmithing. It wasn't this giant spam, because these people are reacting to a meme. And so once you remove the cause effect of the meme, right? So I do A, they do B. They're not smart enough to dynamically make a decision to, okay, well, instead of B, since I can't do B, I'll do C instead. Now, there are a few people that will do that, but generally now, whenever I play a rap song, for example, there will be a couple of people that put the amazing emote in chat, right? There's maybe 5 or 6. But whenever I would play it with tryhard, I would have hundreds of people spamming the exact same thing. So whenever you remove the emote, it disconnects the meaning of the correlation that they were trying to make in the first place. And because the meaning is disconnected, the fulfillment that the person gets out of basically completing the circle of the meme is removed. You can say wrong, but you can just go back and look at my VODs. Like, my chat is shown in my VODs. I literally don't even have to prove this. It's self-evident. You just go watch the VODs. You're just talking bullshit? No, I'm not. You unleashed it? No, I'll just, the thing is, like, I have all these items, okay? Now, obviously, they'll do it now, right? They'll do it now. And maybe we'll have a few people that are dedicated to doing it in the future, and then we'll just ban them, and then it'll go away entirely. Whereas before, the tryhard emote has a global connotation to that. So whenever people take the global connotation and you're able to remove that, not as many people replace it with a secondary connotation. So it does solve the problem. Like, removing Come On Bruh got rid of about, I'd say 95 to 99% of the quote accidental racism, right? Whenever I say, oh, go to the black one, not the white one, or, you know, oh, let's do blacksmithing, or, oh, kill the white one over there, or something like that, right? If I say something like that, whenever Come On Bro was enabled, I would have 1,000 people responding to it with the Come On Bro thing. Whenever I removed that, nobody else replaced Come On Bro with anything. It didn't happen. And as I said before, this isn't something that I can just like, you can literally look at my VODs. You can literally look at my VODs, and you know this isn't true, or this is true. Like censorship? Of course it's censorship. If it was up to me, people that were so stupid about Come On Bro or Tryhard would never say anything again, because they're stupid. And the only thing that they can do is make everybody else in the entire world stupid in case they accidentally hear what they have to say. I'm not saying I'm going to kill them, relax. But I mean, the thing is that a lot of these people, right, they're just fucking idiots. Of course I'm censoring them. It's because they're stupid and I don't want to hear what they have to say. And you don't either, trust me.
And then aren't they just going to pivot over to Punch Trees and Kevin Turtle? And aren't they just going to pivot over to you know, Brain Slug? Oh wait, that's already gone. That got removed here. So it's like, you know, you just, it doesn't really fix anything. And then not only that, what are you going to do next? Are you going to say that Ming Lee is racist? So are you going to remove Ming Lee too? Are you just going to say that every minority?
Well, no, it's not. Ming Lee isn't racist because it's not used in a racist connotation, all right? And it's also a positive and negative racist connotation. Now, if somebody says Asians are good at math, it's a racist stereotype, but it's not as bad as saying black people steal things. And so because it's a positive stereotype and people that do things like that feed on negativity, it's not used as often. Right? I mean, let's be honest. Like, yes, that's what it is. You're being racist right now? No, I'm literally just saying what it is. Positive racism? No, I mean, you're wrong here. It's literally the same. So you're saying that there's the same, I don't want to listen to like the Spurgs in chat, right? So wrong. Racism doesn't have levels? Of course it does. What do you mean it doesn't have levels? Like, do you think that offering a Hispanic person a taco, assuming that is like kind of like a racist connotation, is the same thing as being in the KKK? Of course racism has levels. That doesn't mean that they're all okay, but it means that some are better than others. Or some are worse than others. I think that's probably a better way to frame it. I mean, come on. I feel like I'm talking to 5-year-olds here. Okay, let me see here. Chat's so fucking dumb. Yeah, I mean, damn people are stupid. Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's a problem and we're just going to abuse everything ever to look at only the negative implications of the entirety of communication on Twitch itself. Like it doesn't fucking end. It's bad logic. It's illogical, right? So yeah, that's the issue there. So the idea of removing tryhard is just taking a big pile of cat shit or cat vomit and just like scooting it under the rug and saying, you know, okay, cool, problem solved. Doesn't really solve the problem. So then the next thing you would say is, okay, well, you brought back here, you said that these toxic people are using tryhard in a racist way, and there's not severe consequences. So let's have severe consequences. I don't agree with that either, because, you know, the way to have consequences and tangible punishment is accountability. There's not any real accountability. You can come out here and drop, you know, racist shit all fucking day, and you just get
you can just randomly make an account,
or you get timed out or whatever, or you know, whatever it may be. And in some cases they actually want that because they're 12 years old and they want, and they have that little brother syndrome where, you know, little brother loves older brother tells older brother, fuck off, I'm trying to get laid right now. Older brother's like 19, you're like 12. And you know, it's like, you know, you're trying to like do your thing, and any attention from older brother is good attention because that's what you want above everything else here. So it's kind of like, you know, well, hey, I'm going to time you out. That is attention. That's what I wanted. I wanted your attention because I can't get it otherwise because I'm desiring it currently. So it's just a little brother syndrome thing. That's practically what it is for most of the situations here. Moving on though, so the idea is, let's hold accountability and let's get them in check here. I feel like the way to have accountability would be to have some kind of like Big Brother Facebook implementation of having everyone's real name or something along those lines.
Oh, dude, I would love that so much. So if somebody talks shit to me, it's not even about like the racism stuff. It's not even about that, right? But if somebody talks shit to me, I can look at what their face looks like. I can see where they work. I can see who their friends are. I can see what their dog looks like, right? If somebody's got a stupid ass dog, I make fun of their fucking dog. Okay, like that. So that would be great. You know, you think about it, right? I mean, because I so many times, man, I see some stupid ass shit that I read in chat, and I want to see the face of the dipshit that wrote that. And the fact, if I could click on their name and see their Facebook profile, oh my God, I would feel so good. Now you can make fake Facebook profiles, etc., right? So I don't really know if this would be an actual solution, because I feel like it would basically lead to the same problem. But what he's saying is just higher accountability. If you want me to like no memes or whatever, I don't know if that's the right decision or not. Honestly, I really don't know. Personally, I feel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the solution is. I don't know. Straight up, I don't know. Everyone would leave Twitch. Where would they go? Like, the thing is, they're already, like, the thing is, people like that, where would they go? They're not gonna go anywhere else. There's no other good live streaming platform on there. Yeah, what do you think they're gonna go to Mixer? I'm sure doesn't Mixer have like a rule where you can't even call girls cam girls? Like, Mixer is gonna be even worse than Twitch would be in this circumstance. So people think that they're gonna go to Mixer. It's like out of the fire and into the inferno. I mean, give me a fucking break. They're both gonna be the same. Mixer is a worse TOS. Give me a fucking break. Okay, go directly to Facebook Live, right? So to avoid having to link your Facebook profile with your Twitch profile, you're gonna go directly to Facebook. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to the rest of the video.
Tethered to your Twitch profile, because if I knew who you really were, then you wouldn't say the things you are saying. You are saying them because you're behind the mask of internet anonymity.
Yeah,
I don't know who you really are.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't say that to my face. Have I seen plenty of N-bomb drops in chat? No, certainly, yeah. Or elsewhere, yeah, probably, yeah. But have I ever got called any of that shit IRL at TwitchCon?
Probably not.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, just, you know, obviously, like, one of the most basic steps to boosting accountability would be to have some kind of, like, you know, super duper profile accountability. And, you know, can you imagine a world where you walk around and, you know, I can see your first and last name on Twitch, Facebook connected, hypothetically here? Not very inviting. Not only that, but you know, it would probably be pretty terrible, because it's like, it's the idea of some Big Brother super accountability to solve that problem kind of negates the positive of anonymity, in that you get genuine communication on the internet. When you're on Facebook and it's your real profile and your real name, I feel like a lot of you, myself included here, would not say or do the things that we would do on other platforms,
I think that's
other
true.
mediums,
Yeah.
where it's more avatar oriented, like Twitter.
I agree with
or, I don't fucking know, Neopets forums, or fucking
those are lit,
Tumblr,
man.
wherever you go fuck around at, you know what I'm saying? Like, or the fucking Pornhub comment section, you know, whatever it is, right? Any avatar based medium. So, you know, just because you have that privacy, you're able to just, like, you know, say what you really feel and mean without the stigma and judgment of those who don't understand, because that's human nature, to judge what you don't understand. So so yeah, the idea of some big brother bullshit is also fucking stupid, because again, you're just focusing on the negative. And not only that, in the bigger principle of the whole thing, in the macro picture, you're saying that there are people who use tryhard for a racist purpose or for racist things, and I'm gonna punish everyone because of the problem here, even though there is good. I mean, tryhard is used for good. I mean, but you'll hear about the negative, because
like
bad news goes faster.
Like what? When is tryhard ever used positively besides referring to Tri-X? Like, I'm curious about this.
I'm sure Hot Pocket, you know, the Hot Pocket emote from Pocket is also used for funny things. I mean, it's the emote is literally, you know, it's an angry face. Yeah, like what else? Yeah, in 2019, what the fuck else is it gonna be used for, dude? Like, it's being used for the emote it conveys. People can add their own subcontext to it about being a feminazi SJW.
Like that's what it is.
That's Hot Pocket's face that she made at that time, dude. It wasn't like, I don't know what, like, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, dude. Like, if I had a mad face, it'd be used for that as well here, dude. Like, look, come on, bro. So going back here, so I've explained what Hasan did. I've explained my stance on streaming. I've covered why banning tryhard is stupid, and I've covered why trying to actually punish the behavior is problematic, to say the least, from the obvious given solution.
So
here.
then what's the solution?
So let's bring it all back to the whole thing about Hasan. I don't believe banning tryhard is the right thing to do. However, I do think that in your community, on your channel, again, there's no wrong way to enjoy what you're doing as long as you're not hurting anybody. So obviously that would mean that there's no reason. Why would I care what you do on your channel? If you want to ban every emote because all emotes offend you, fuck it. You do that, dude. Do you? It's your community. It's your moderation. It's your thing. You do you. So if you want to, if you want to ban emotes, that's totally fine. I don't care. Why would that bother me, dude? Hasan's trying to make his community, and mold it into a thing that I guess it can be an extension of his representation. You know, he doesn't tolerate racism. He doesn't tolerate race baiting. He doesn't tolerate ironic race baiting. So, sadly, I too don't really know of a great solution whenever you're at that point. So you got to ban the emote, I guess. The reality here is, because you look at it right now, you look at the Twitch chat, and essentially there is like what, roughly, if I turn off all the mods here, and if I turn off all the modifications here and make it like a vanilla Twitch chat, you know, you probably have about like 30 lines of Twitch chat per display here, right?
Something
so
like
if you only
that,
if you only see 30 lines of chat per display, I mean, that's naturally, and you got like what, 4,000 people in here right now, you're throttled. You know, 30 lines of text, 4,000 people, you're throttled. There's no way you can, the level of moderation you can do is like only so much ratio to the amount of people in this chat. No, the solution here, and if you don't understand what I'm getting at here, the solution here would be just to make chat bigger. You know, just show more of chat. That way, you know, there's less of the problematic post consuming the majority of your visibility of chat at a given time, right? That's what you would do. Or
well, I mean, like that's assuming that the problematic people don't scale in the same way that the people who are not problematic don't scale. So let's say you have 10,000 viewers and you have 1,000 of those people are racist. Well, if you go up to 100,000 viewers, it doesn't necessarily mean that 1,000 are still going to be racist. It could go up to 10,000 people too, right? It's a problem of scale. Because like obviously in a small chat, one person writes a dumb message, it just gets kind of ignored. But the issue is that once more of those people get in there, wait, true? Wait, no, the ratio is way off. Well, it is way off. I'm just making a very easy to understand analogy. Of course it's way off, or at least I hope that it is. The point that I'm making here is that obviously if you have more people in chat, I can guarantee you with my stream, somebody can fill that entire fucking thing up with tryhards and racist stuff whenever I say steal. Absolutely. Like, they do that even on their own. Like, I mean, you can go back again and just watch the VODs. It absolutely happens.
Or something like that, right? That's what you would kind of do right there. But that's logic. That's not, like, you know, from a UI UX perspective, that's not really a thing. Okay. So therefore, you have to control the 30 you do have right here. You got to make that as quality as possible as a representation of your community, or just like what you tolerate here. So therefore, he gets rid of the emote. I don't think it's a thing he wanted to do. It's just kind of the inevitability of what he had to do before the culture manifests itself. You know, if Tryhard and Kamambra are being spammed in problematic ways, and people are getting over you know, any word that has like nig at the beginning of it, and he doesn't want to tolerate that shit, then either you are status quo and you condone that because, you know, what the conversation you're not having is a conversation in itself. By not calling that out, you are indirectly saying that you are okay with it there if you know it exists. If you can agree with that statement, then you can see why Hasan did what he had to do. Yeah, I don't care, dude. I've rated black streamers that have tryhard banned, and that's mega unfortunate, and that puts me in a somewhat in an awkward spot because I'm just like, damn, dude, fuck, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. But then I look on my end, and honestly, I'm so far removed from it. Even in 2015, when like the whole start of tryhard being hijacked for racist usage, there's never a problem here. You know, my boys know what's good. You guys can see me. You obviously know that I don't have any of those problematic, racist, derogatory tropes that racist people, or just I don't know, like edgy shitters will say and do about black people. Don't apply to me. So I don't know why they like if you want to call me like dumb, stupid, or whatever, you can. I'm paraphrasing the words they actually would use here. You can, but I mean, it's comical. You know, that's not me. I think I'm decent IQ. I think I'm at least like I might not be a 5 head, but I'm at least like a 4 head here. Come on now. So you're just in delusional denial. If anything, if you do that, you're just trying to get attention. You know, you're so conditioned just dropping the word, you know, I'm thinking it, I'm saying it, I'm dropping the word. Yeah. And you're used to that being enough
it's so dumb
to get someone triggered, enough to get the bait out there. Like you are a comedian, you are a failed comedian that hasn't updated your routine since 1975. And you're trying out here now in 2019 to talk about how...
I think the reason they do it is because they get a reaction from chat, right? Is like, I remember back what would happen at the beginning of BFA, whenever my stream started getting really popular, is that what would happen is that somebody would, like, I would say blacksmithing, and then everybody would spam Kamambra. And it wasn't really to get a reaction out of me, because usually I wouldn't respond to it. It was to get other people responding to Kamambra with ha-ha, and then getting mad at them. So they're getting a reaction out of chat. It's not even necessarily, the streamer isn't even involved. It's like two kids throwing paper balls at each other in class. The teacher has nothing to fucking do with it. It's just happening.
Women am I right? Women, bro, man, you
Squad
sitting out
W,
here bitching
brother.
and everything. I bought my bitch a vacuum cleaner last week, and I just told her, hey, you get back to fucking work, you dumb bitch. You dumb broad. You know, it's like you haven't updated your routines at all forever here, and now you're mad that people are, you know, not taking you seriously now, bro, dude. So that's the equivalent there. What are your thoughts on Hasan banning Try from chat? Answer that one. Does it bother you? No. Do you agree with him? I can't think of what else he could do right now. He might be able to sit on the problem of Tryhard and Kamambra being hijacked, and it does bother him, but time is precious. The longer that goes uncontested, the more that the chat and the community are gonna determine indirectly that is condoned conduct that he will not explicitly do something about.
Okay.
So there you go. There's there's my whole thing for you on Tryhard being banned.
Okay. Okay. So